Hello YouTube. I'm going to give you a quick view of a Cleaver boiler. This is a 4-pass dual fuel fire tube boiler. Actually it's called a horizontal tubular return fire tube boiler. This boiler is running at 16,750,000 BTUs. A lot of heat there. Just firing right up. Here's the oil nozzle. Here's your gas coming up. We're going through a pre-purge cycle right now at the moment. Fan turned on. This is your electric oil preheater. Preheats the oil. And this is a hot water heat exchange for the oil. If you're planning on burning number 6 fuel oil, currently in New York City, they're burning number 6 oil, soon to be a thing of the past. This is a compressor. The air line goes into the nozzle of the oil to itemize it for combustion. This is your linkage for your air-fuel ratio for your primary and your secondary draft. This is a shunt feeder used for inducing chemical. And here's your gas train. Coming in and providing gas. Your regulator, your gas valve, your safety limits, high pressure, low pressure safety limits. And your gas linkage. All interconnected. Just obtained ignition. Just lit right up. Let's have another look at the boil from a different perspective. Here's your gas line going in. Comes up and it goes into this cone. Here's your tubes. Here's the brush that we use for punching the tube. Here's your door. The front view of the boiler, and here's your nozzle assembly. The oil electrode. Let's have a different view of the boiler. This is your handhole. Inspecting the inside of the boiler. This is your secondary low water cutoff. It's manual reset. See the manual reset right here. Looking inside. McDonald Miller. Low water cutoff. Manual reset. Here's the back end of the boiler with the soot vacuum, with the brush that you see in the front and the vacuum cleaner. And here's inside the combustion chamber. We're going to take a walk in. We're inside. Here's a refractory brick. Service the brickwork and vacuumed and scrubbed the tube sheets. The back end of the boiler. and smoke bonnet. These are the condensate pumps, and the condensate makes its way back to the boiler, and the pumps fill the boiler. This is your fuel oil transfer system with your duplex strainer, feeding positive displacement pumps. These pumps are rotary gear type pumps. Positive displacement can also mean piston pumps. Centrifugal pumps are not positive displacement. Positive displacement means what goes in comes out. Take a look at the top of the boiler. Here's the arm that swings out the smoke bonnet. Here's 3 pressure relief valves that are chained to be manually actuated from the ground. And this is the hot water heaters for the building. Actually, steam exchangers. No joke here. These are the chains that work the pressure relief valves on the top on the preventive maintenance schedule. This is a water column. Tells you how much water is in the boiler. Also, it's set up with tricocks. Lower tricock, middle tricock, upper tricock. And your water column. This is what you call a king valve. One of the main valves that control the steam going into the header. Pressure gauge. And what I'm shining on this is your smoke sensor. In case you have bad air-oil ratio or air-fuel ratio, you don't put plenty of soot out into the atmosphere. You use what you call a Ringelmann chart to measure the density of the smoke coming out of the chimney. And one time the Department of Air Resources handled that. I think they still do. Here's inside your combustion chamber. Give the door a spin. See how it's hinged? There's your solenoid valves that sequentially fire your fan. Cleaver Brooks. Here's your oil nozzle. This is your nozzle where the oil comes out and the compressed air comes through. This is hooked up to your